pardon me or excuse me, because I had no idea that this was an actual thing. I mean, I have a newborn, so I'm not at the point where my child is going to school, but apparently, and I never even really thought to ask my friends, but who have kids, they don't teach cursive writing. Cursive writing. They don't teach cursive writing in school no more. And what's been being said is that here in New York, they're thinking about bringing cursive writing back into the curriculum. Like, holy crap, man. Cursive writing, that's something I learned when I was in second grade. Second grade, you learn cursive writing and printing and how to print. Wow, like this is a thing, like it's an actuality, a thing. Imagine when someone, like in this generation, when someone says, sign your name. And like I noticed it too, like in the job that I do, when I tell someone to sign their name, they're not writing in script, it's like print. Why is education changing so much? I realize that there are certain things that we have to adapt, but the changes being made are not beneficial and actually are sending these kids back. Heck, at this rate, instead of cursive writing, they maybe will decide to skip that and just start writing in emojis, for goodness sakes. I was looking up some research there, and researchers actually show that cursive writing is linked and increased to critical thinking skills. There was a story about an individual that wrote cursive writing for hours a day in school, as I did, and is a business analyst who right now thinks outside the box and can connect the dots. This person worked with a prior employer with young people who lacked, they said, critical thinking skills. You have to develop cognitive thinking. And cursive writing, I believe, helps and it keeps it going. Damn, like, how are you even going to read the Declaration of Independence? It's in script. You know, when I went to school, you had shop class, typing class, drama class, gym class, swimming class, physical fitness. It seems like schools just want to remove everything that make kids well-rounded. You're telling me, I know some might say that signatures are becoming obsolete, that they're computer-generated signatures now, and that signatures will be obsolete. You're telling me cursive writing is no longer important because we're in the age of iPhones, computers. What? Man. Like checks, even think checks. How are you going to sign your name in checks? Good handwriting to me is just as important as being able to read and understand basic math skills. Speaking of which, I just think this is another step in not teaching cursive writing and just dumbing down of America if teaching cursive handwriting were to be eliminated. Same story with the way they teach the kids math nowadays. What is that all about? Columns of numbers have worked well for a long time. Next thing you know, they'll have them, adding and subtracting by counting their toes. I just don't get it. The removal of cursive writing, it's going to make robots out of the next generation. I just don't get it. Just some of my thoughts. I mean, listen, you're going to tell me that, in theory, you might say, yes, in theory, kids should learn cursive, but in reality, the requirements in the new curriculum that must be taught, you know, new technology that's out there. Maybe you might think more important is enforcing grammar usage, you know, the difference of there and there, and they are, your, you are, something that's lacking. But Jesus, man, we did all of that in school as well. And we did cursive writing. We learned all of that. And technology, even in the day when I was going to school, is ever evolving. Please, let's just stop babying this generation of kids. I hope all is well.